Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Balboa Show, baby. And we are talking about the WWE 2K19's Universe mode and what they've made improvements on, the little new features. And we're getting all this from Tony, the pizza guy, so big shout out to him. So this year they really beefed up the My Career mode and they've added Showcase mode again, so the return of the Showcase mode. So you can tell like they really featured and put all the resources into those two modes, and they never really did much with Universe mode, unfortunately, but they did add a lot of little things that would improve the Universe mode. However, it's not a major overhaul of the Universe mode, but we're gonna go over some of the things in this video, baby. So one of the first new things that Tony the pizza guy actually mentions is that within Universe mode that you can actually set attires for specific Universe modes and for regular offline. So if you basically edit Braun Strowman's attire or you have a brand new attire for him, you can actually set that to a specific Universe mode. So you've got 3 slots, so you can set it for Universe mode 1 and 2 and not have that attire set for 3, or have a different attire for that, or you can have it set for 1 and regular modes or exhibition matches, or you can just have that attire set for the exhibition matches and not Universe mode at all. So that's the first kind of little feature they have in WWE 2K19. Also in the Universe mode there's no 205 live after SmackDown Live, so they just have to give the slot to Thursday, and I think that's really much the same as last year in terms of pay-per-views, 2 host shows, all that kind of stuff. I think that remains the same, so you can't have 2 pay-per-views that host the same show. So if you can't have 2 SmackDown pay-per-views, unfortunately, stuff like that, I don't think they really fixed that in this year's game. They did add a couple new things like intensity of rivalries, that's always been there, but we can actually set what match types they have for those rivalries. And during those rivalries they also said that they were going to actually call back to previous matches. So if we have Dolph Ziggler and Seth Rollins in a rivalry and they had a Hell in a Cell match the week before, they would show a cutscene of that, whether it be during a promo or before the match starts, something like that. They said that they added to this year's Universe modes. Also for championships, they actually have 6 slots for championships. So basically this year it's not going to be 4 titles for Raw, it can actually be 6 titles. So you can have the IWGP and IWGP Intercontinental Championship a part of Monday Night Raw, and have Chris Jericho, Y2J, wreak havoc on the wrestling world because it's the Bucks of Jericho, or is it Y2 Jackson taking over WWE 2K19 Universe mode, hashtag community creations, baby. And you also get 6 Money in the Bank slots as well, but we'll talk about Money in the Bank in a bit. And here are some Universe mode options, which I think was pretty cool that they added a few new ones. So you've got automatic rivalries, men's Royal Rumble winners rivalry, women's Royal Rumble winners rivalry, so that's confirmed, the women's Royal Rumble, Money in the Bank cash-in title rematch rivalry, that's pretty cool to have in. So they really did add a huge aspect of Money in the Bank in the Universe mode this year. Undertaker's Wrestlemania rivalry, so they actually like give the Undertaker his own kind of thing, because they know Undertaker's Wrestlemania, like that's a staple in WWE. Survivor Series rivalry, tag team breakups formations, crowd reactions changing, so that could actually be set on and off this year. So the crowd reaction changing, like I think they really did update the crowd reactions, and it seemed to be it's called Audio 2.0, Crowd Audio 2.0 this year, so you can really hear that in the crowds this year. And with the gameplay that you'll see throughout YouTube, it is pretty cool. Injuries on show intro, I'm so glad that that's a freaking option, because that just takes the mickey, man, and I'm so glad I can freaking turn that off this year. AI announce cash in, AI mid-match cash in, and post-match cash in. So you've got a whole load of Money in the Bank options there. We've also got a look at the power rankings, which seems to look a little bit different this year as well. And you can also simulate matches as well. So once you simulate the match, you can actually choose the winner of those matches, which is really, it's a big feature for those who really go deep into that universe mode. And you can take actions as well in the menu of universe mode, which is pretty cool. You can announce money in the bank. You can do a lot of new features there. A couple of little kind of improvements to the WWE 2K19 universe mode, and then you've got some promo stuff as well. And they've added a lot of new cutscenes and a lot of new dynamics to the universe mode. So when you're actually in a match, you've got a lot of new scenarios that could happen. Like here, R-Truth interrupts Andrade Cien Alma. And I'm glad they've got like these new kind of arenas and all that kind of good stuff in WWE 2K19, like the Mexico backstage in a car park. Oh my god, I'm so happy that they've got that in this year's game. And they're just gonna add, like, it's a lot of new improvements, and it's a tweak. It's like they tweaked it up a little bit, and they've reinvigorated certain matches, like the steel cage match. I'm so glad that they really did that this year, because steel cage matches were way too easy to win. And they've said that they've redone the Hell in a Cell as well, so that's pretty cool. There's actually a couple new steel cages as well, which you can get your hands on in WWE 2K19. Also in the universe mode, you can actually assign managers to superstars. So obviously you can do the Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar and Dana Brooke to Titus Worldwide. So that's a really neat feature. And did I just say neat? God damn. But that's a really cool feature for WWE. And you can actually change who you are during a match. So if you have Andrade here, Andrade vs Rey Mysterio, you can actually mid-match change who you are. So if I'm playing as Andrade, but then I've realized that I want to actually beat up Rey Mysterio a lot and then come back, if I can actually have that ability in the game, if I have the skill to come back from a really broken down Rey Mysterio, I can actually go to this controller assignment and actually switch who I'm actually going to be during the match, which is an absolute incredible feature. And you know, just like these little features, these little tweaks really do make the game special, and it makes it just, it gives it that little edge, gives it that little push to make it a really great game and a brand new addition to the universe mode. What I really think would be a really insane feature to bring back this year is the surprise opponent. So after you've had a match, Vince McMahon or some general manager comes out and says you've actually got a second opponent, just like SmackDown vs Raw, and we get revealed brand new superstars that actually weren't announced in the game. Oh man, how amazing would that be? They've really kept quiet about, they're not actually even commenting on like Tommaso Ciampa's situation, but we've actually covered that in the last video. But imagine if we can have like Mick Foley come out, Mark Henry come out, you know, some of these superstars which aren't mentioned that much, but we're just taken out of the game. Maybe they could be some surprise entrants that we didn't know about, and just like another way to get people talking about the WWE 2K19 universe mode and just WWE 2K19 in general, and try to get that hype back for WWE games. It will be incredible, man. As for my comment section members, shout out to Suleiman Kabia, the Gamer Breaker, and your boy Mini Mua. Thank you guys so much for commenting on my videos. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you want to support the channel via Patreon, you can become a member today. Also, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe again. I love every single one of you guys. Thank you so much for 1,940 subscribers. Again, thank you to Tony the Pizza Guy for covering universe mode, and this footage is absolutely amazing. And the Rey Mysterio vs Andrade footage as well. Guys, we're going to be doing so much more on this channel. This Friday we got FIFA 19 coming out, and we've got Fire Pro Wrestling World on the PS4, so you bet I'm going to be playing those on the channel. If you're interested, I hope you are, man. I hope you're interested. Go ahead and subscribe right now and turn your post notifications on so you don't miss any video, because we're still going to be covering WWE 2K19. I think that game's coming out next week. So guys, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. It's going to be a fun month. It's going to be a fun couple months. It's going to be a fun lifetime. So yeah, guys, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Peace out. I said that too many times now. Peace out. God bless every single one of you. I said God bless every single one of you.